Close your eyes. Imagine you're a 12-year-old girl. You're living in the red light district in a small room in an alleyway. The room's covered by a tin roof. It's vulnerable to the whims of the weather outdoors. Your mother is a sex worker. She brings in around 200 rupees a day, just barely enough to feed you and your family. You take care of your younger brothers, cooking their meals and protecting them from the temptations of their immediate surroundings. Your father drinks. He's on a pendulum in and out of lucidity. Lately, it's been hard to make a distinction between the two states. Now imagine your mother contracts HIV. She can no longer work, so you must provide for your family. No one outside of the red light district will look at you in the eyes, let alone give you a job. So you must turn to your only viable job opportunity. You must succeed your mother. Open your eyes. You're easing your way back into your surroundings, happy to escape the nightmare described to you. But the story I'm telling you is a true one. Her name is Lunia, and escaping her reality was nowhere as easy as opening her eyes. It took a concerted effort on her part, and the good fortune to happen upon a foundation working to end sex slavery. This is one of the many stories that has made an impression on me during my time in India. I've been here for the past 3 weeks, working with sex workers and their children, launching healthcare programs. Right now, I'm delivering a documentary on human trafficking. Earlier today, I interviewed burn victims, acid victims, and sex workers. In a few minutes, I'll go with the crew to capture footage of Sonagachi, one of India's most notorious red light districts. My experience in India is exemplary of a number of my qualities that will be assets to you and your team. Firstly, I'm bold. I don't shy away from a challenge, and when someone tells me something can't be done, I find 5 ways that it can be done. I am adaptive. My dad once told me, home is where you shit 3 times in a row. I make my home wherever I am. I was born and raised in New Orleans, and I've lived around the world, including in Paris, where I learned to speak French. My travels have humbled me. They've both informed the way I approach a problem, and in a way, they've uninformed me as well. The more cultures I've encountered, the more I've lost my judgment and preconceived notions. The greatest victims on human rights violations are not doctors or scientists or students. They are the victims of these violations. I am both creative and effective in the methods in which I advocate for the causes I fight for. In these past 3 weeks alone, I've blogged, photographed, and am now delivering a documentary. I will end this by saying that I am not just an activist. I am an activist and a change agent. I've always worked within the communities that I advocate for. The women I work with have become my friends, and they have taught me much more than I could ever teach them. Okay, I gotta go back to the set. I'll see you guys later.